So many people in quarantine lost their jobs. So many people don't have the privilege to work, right? And I have these doors that have opened for me to actually work, which I feel is an honor and a privilege. And so I want to do my best with this opportunity to create stuff that will inspire and give them an insight and maybe some cool different perspective too. A lot of people in life feel like they have to put on a front because maybe who they are isn't good enough. I want to be the type of person and leader who can tell people you don't have to put on a front. You don't have to act a certain way. Who you are is enough. It's hard, but you know, these are the conversations that are going to bring change and bring, you know, a level of consciousness to people that can say, I need to really take a look at myself. Where am I at? And you know, if Justin's able to be vulnerable where he's at, then, you know, I can do the same thing. You know, people have put me on a pedestal. I didn't ask for that. You know, I love making music, but you know, there's a lot of people that love making music and they're not in the position that I am. So, you know, a lot of that is not, you know, I can't say that I put myself in this position. I'm just trying to steward that wisely, steward my relationships wisely. I want people to take a look at my story and just hopefully, you know, my words can make a difference. Man, I think that there was times where I was really, really suicidal. Like really like, man, is this pain ever gonna go away? It was so consistent. The pain was so consistent. I was just suffering, right? So I'm just like, man, I would rather not feel this than feel this. We've established so much and figured out what's not important and what is important. So it's like, money's gonna come and it's great. And I'm gonna be able to provide a really amazing life for my family, which is incredible. But just understanding the priorities. I mean, like, here we are, you know, we got a lot of people who aren't making as much money as I am on tour, you know, dancers, band, all these sort of things. I think creating an atmosphere where everybody feels, I was telling Scooter this the other day, where everybody feels heard, valued, respected, and that their goals are, you know, obviously is matching with my goals, you know, and so that we can work on creating an atmosphere that's going to be conducive for them, you know, building their families and building their life. And, you know, for so long, it's like when you have these other things that you feel are going to fulfill you, whether it's money or success, you're so focused on the outcome that you're just not working on how do we get there? Is this going to be sustainable? You know, the tour became so dysfunctional because I was talking about this with Nick the other day. You got all these people that everyone starts off good on tour. Everyone starts off a family. But then by the end of the tour, everybody's got their cliques, because we're not creating, you know, we're not reminding everybody the focus and the mission and the goal. So I think taking that time that I was, you know, immature in the past and not ready to do that because things were more important. Taking that time to, you know, have those weekly meetings.
To be a leader.
To be a leader, exactly.
Be a leader.
That's it.
And I know that person, I know you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, this is a celebration.
I just would encourage people like, hey, if you're feeling lonely, talk about it. Say it out loud. There's a freedom in that. I could have avoided a lot of pain. This is big. This is big. I don't even think people know how big this is. Yeah, what is love? I mean, love is patient, love is kind, love doesn't envy, love doesn't boast, love isn't self-seeking, love isn't arrogant. Love is, you know, what Haley and I are doing every day, is waking up in the morning and making the decision to, you know, we have all these, everyone has selfish desires, you know, everybody has bad thoughts but just pushing those aside and saying I'm not gonna indulge in that because I have something, you know, you give me something that I want more than those things. I mean, the pain in this world, it's just so, it's obvious. And people are looking for hope, and they're looking for a way out, and they're looking for an escape, and they're looking for they're looking for truth, and they're looking for, and I'm just, I've gotten the opportunity with my journey to just see a God who accepts me, loves me. What is the reality? We are blessed, you know? And it's hard, that dichotomy of like, how can we mourn the loss of someone, you know, and accept that we are still blessed? I think it's a really hard thing to discover. But I think when you get there, it's a beautiful place to be. Beautiful place to be.